Hi everyone, this is Vicky. Yesterday I was feeling, organized enough. Got all my things taken care of last week and had some rearranging to do because of this stay-at-home thing. So anyway, so yesterday I felt like, oh, I could do some crafting. So I came up here and started doing some crafting, and I play videos while I'm doing some crafting, and this one lady had come up and that I follow, and she does. Her name is Jerry. Her YouTube channel is Recycled Parts for Art. So this is what it looks like. Let me see if I could. I wrote her thing down. Okay, so this is what it is. Her name's Jerry. Recycled Parts for Art is her YouTube channel. Okay, so I was watching what she was doing, and of course it's hearts, has to do with hearts, and so I said, oh, that what a great idea, because these are for caregivers that do so much, for the at the hospitals and your doctor's office and EMTs and all these people. They do so much that she thought she saw someone else's Instagram about saying, wouldn't it be nice if we make some of these for our caregivers? And well, of course, that just perked me up because I have so many family members in the medical field, and I thought that would be a great thing to, give to them. And if whatever, some of my mother has lots of doctor's appointments, so to take it to the offices because they're all so good to her. And so I thought, oh, okay, I'm going to start doing that. So I'm shifting gears. So that's why we see a mess here. But I only have a few things upstairs in my studio. It's kind of big, and but I have all my sewing fabrics downstairs. And so I thought, well, I'll just try these, and I have just vintage up here. So, and she does make hers. When you go and look at hers, they're just so adorable. They're kind of folksy, and and she does recycled things. So all of hers is like vintage. I'm into this recycling and vintage things. And so I did. This is what I came up with. So I made this, and I put on here I care. And you give these to your caregivers, and and they can have these pins. Well, I can only find two of these big ones, and that's kind of big to be putting on your clothes, but yeah, some people might do that. And so I did, and these are all I have these kind of pins. This is all I have, I could find. Because when you put things away, I don't remember where I put them. These happen to be in my vintage, a little vintage sewing box that I bought. So so anyway, I had those. So I came up with another one that looks like this. And I thought this kind of looked like red, white, and blue. And I'm so patriotic nowadays, rooting for our country to get back on their feet and change, the ways we do our trading and stuff. So I made that one. And of course, you also have to think about men versus women versus, whatever. So I don't think a man would want to wear this. And then some women wouldn't want to wear vintage looking things too. So I did come up with this paper one because she was saying that if some people don't have paper or fabric, you can always find you have paper. So even if you made them out of your magazines and whatever, I mean, everybody's so creative that in our community we'd be able to make all different kinds. And so I did this one with a small pen, and I could go on forever with all this, with all the materials that I have, the things that I have. I just didn't have the time to do it. I have this felt. You could use felt. I think she used like a old wool sweater that she had had washed. She doesn't remember where she got it, but she had that, and hers are so adorable. But I don't have the time to make these because you know what? This morning, my family have, because they're in the medical field, they have all texted me a group text and they want me to make masks. So I have to divert my attention to masks now. And for myself as well, because my mom is 91 and she has severe respiratory problems, and I don't want to bring anything into her. So I pretty much live up in my attic or in my room because I don't want to spread germs out throughout the house. That's what I was doing last week, is figuring out how I was going to do that to keep her safe. So anyway, let's see. So yeah, I'm going to have to start making masks and go downstairs, pick up fabrics and bring it upstairs because I don't want to contaminate another room, to be sewing downstairs. So anyway, that's what I am doing. I hope you go over to Jerry's channel, Recycled Parts for Art. And also, if you have Instagram, check out the originator of the idea from Shelly. That's Instagram. Her name is Shelly, but her Instagram is be kind dash, I think that's underscore, have fun. I don't do Instagram, so I don't know. But this is what Jerry was saying, where she got the idea. You can also, she started the hashtag. So the hashtag will be hashtag hearts for caregivers. And so if you guys want to jump on the bandwagon and start making them for everyone, actually, not only just caregivers, but some people, like your grocery store people that, you know, they do a lot. They're at risk. And also, what did she say? All the other people. Oh, you know what? There are people that deliver your groceries that I've just been doing. And so those people are at risk also. I figure there's just one person coming to my door rather than all the other shoppers. So I try to do some home delivery as much. Plus, it helps them because they are have a job, right? Because there's so many people, and give them a nice tip. So that's what if you can go over to see what Jerry's doing, and she also has a little printout for a little card to put it on, so it looks a little more professional to give to people, and why you're giving it. So go ahead and check out her channel on her on this on this pin flag pin. Oh, and did you notice I used that little um, a little pearl? I love this pearl. This is probably going to be for me. I just love this pearl. So anyway, I'm going to probably use this. I love it, and it's all vintage fabric, and everything's vintage on here. It's got this chenille. Both of them are chenille fabrics, and I didn't have any thicker fabrics. I mean, I could use these, but it didn't quite match, so too bright. So I didn't use these. So yeah, go check her channel out, and if you feel inclined to make some of these, this is something that would be really good for our cause, to be united and crafters using our stash and giving back. So I'm gonna come back a little later because I have a bunch of stuff that I started, and I want to get a video out on those things, and then I'm gonna start my mass. So hope you guys are well and happy and crafting. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.